Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 848F. F stands for nano fertilizer, and the topic is the world's first nano urea introduction by India. I am happy to announce and inform everybody that from July onward, India is going to distribute nano urea liquid in bottle packing in place of granules, that is crystalline solid urea fertilizer. And Indian scientists, they were working for the manufacture of nano urea. If I say nano, nano stands for 1 billionth of anything. If it is 1 billionth of meter, it is called nanometer. If it is 1 billionth of centimeter, it is called 1 billionth of centimeter. If it is 1 billionth of any particle, it is called 1 billionth of particle. So here the nano urea means it is 1 billionth of whatever urea conventionally was produced, it is converted into that nano urea in liquid form. And the beauty of this nano urea in liquid form is that we can reduce drastically the weight, transportation, pollution, and lot of benefits are there. For example, we have to transport thousands of bags of urea to farmers. It needs lot of transportation cost, road networking, and all these things. But here, the 45 kilogram of crystalline urea can be replaced by that 45 kilogram can be replaced by 500 ml bottle in liquid form. So 45 kilogram is replaced by a small bottle of 500 ml nano urea in liquid form. And this nano urea is very effective as compared to crystalline form, because at nano level, this nanoparticle directly it can be sprayed to leaves, and leaves upper surface, since it is at nano level, can easily absorb it, and directly it is taken from the leaves rather than coming from the soil and ground and reaching to leaves. It will directly go to leaves and it will be absorbed, and it is very efficient as compared to crystalline conventional urea. And secondly, here there is no waste. In the case of urea, we know that urea contains 46 to 47% nitrogen, is the richest source of nitrogen, and nitrogen is the most important nutrient for the plants to manufacture their biomass. So in that case, once we are applying the solid conventional granules of urea, crystalline form, it's only 30 to 40% is utilized in the soil, and rest of them they are converted into gas, ammonia gas or nitrous oxide gas, and it escapes in the air, and that is causing pollution also, global warming also. So if we are applying the liquid nano urea, that problem is over. There will not be any escaping of nitrous oxide in the form of ammonia. It will not be converted. Directly nitrogen will be absorbed by the leaves. So this is one of the best 21st century fertilizer. And definitely in future, all the countries are going to produce. And it is my wish, I wish that Nigerians should approach to Indian Fertilizer Farmers Association. They have a lot of scientists and those chemists, they have established at two places in India. One is in Gujarat state under IFCO, that is Indian Farmers Association, and second in Uttar Pradesh, that is in one of the states. So two production industries are established, that is nano urea fertilizer, and they are going to produce, or they have started producing millions of liters in liquid form, and they are going to start distribution from next month, from July, from this month, because they have already manufactured enough in June, and in July they will be distributing. And this nano urea liquid, we know that first thing is that the surface area, what it is going to cover, it will be 10,000 times more than conventional one. It will reduce, not reduce, it will stop the pollution, and also the grains production, biomass of all the food grain will be of high quality, and there will not be wastage, and it is a really, is a breakthrough in fertilizer industry, and it is going to increase the yield of the farm product, and overall the farmers are going to benefit because their cost of production will be drastically reduced. The crystalline urea, I don't remember what is the cost here in Nigeria, but in India it is roughly Indian currency 400 rupees. Maybe in Nigeria it is 3,000 naira, and there it is reduced at least 50%. So your cost is 50% reduced, your soil will be healthy, nutrient, and there will not be any problem of pH, its alkalinity will be maintained, and the gases which are evolved in solid crystalline urea will not be evolved, and there will be 100% utilization of nitrogen very efficiently. In the case of crystalline urea, it is not efficient. It's only 30 to 40% is utilized. The rest of the material is changed into gaseous form. So overall, this is a really very, very, we can say, important research work done by Indians, and they have started producing, and they are the first to start nano urea liquid in the world. So I am going to write the same thing. So here I have given the same what I have already told you, the world's first nano urea introduced in India. Number one, Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative is a very strong body of farmers and scientists and even the managers, that is known as IFCO, IFFCO. Again I am repeating, Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative. In bracket I have given its abbreviation, that is IFFCO. I stands for Indian, 2F stands for Farmers Fertilizer, CO stands for Cooperative, has started the production of nano urea liquid. So the scientists, they were supported by IFCO of India, and they were doing the work since last many years, and finally from June itself they started producing the very new type of fertilizer, first time in the world history, that is known as nano urea in liquid form, that is called nano urea liquid. And I have already told you about the nano and all this, and this revolution is a very interesting revolution in nitrogenous fertilizer. It is going to reduce lot of cost, lot of weight, and all these things. Nano urea liquid is the product of liquid fertilizer of 21st century to replace conventional crystalline urea, what we are using. And this urea conventional what we are using, I have already told you that it has lot of drawback. First thing is that it is not environmentally friendly. It produces ammonia, it produces nitrous gases that can add to global warming. It can reduce, it can increase the air pollution. But once we are using this liquid one, that is nano urea liquid, there is no such type of evolution of any ammonia gas or nitrous oxide gases. Number two, it is the need of the hour to keep the environment, soil, air and water safe for future generations. So if we are following the aggressive farming with this synthetic urea, that is granules of urea, definitely, in the long run, it is going to add lot of pollution globally, the pollution to soil, to air, to water, to environment, and it will affect our future generation. While securing food for all, of course, all these aggressive farming what we are doing for food security, global food security. And let me mention here a very interesting thing. One American writer wrote, he wrote in 50s, and his calculation was correct, that who is going to feed India in the year 2000 when India will cross its population more than 1 billion. So he only calculated the multiplication of the number of human beings, but he never thought that Indians will be highly skilled by that time. And he was wrong, because by 2000 India started exporting food grains, and at present India is producing more than 800 million tons of food grain, and India is having a surplus food grain, is exporting and feeding 1.38 billion population. And it is because of such type of improvement in technology, in genetic modification, in different type of fertilizer. I was already discussing in previous lecture that organic liquid fertilizer that is based on multiplication of microorganisms. Here it is based on the basis of nanoparticle at nano level, and as a chemist we know all these matters at nano level, their physical chemical properties are different, because there is space. In space, their occupation of space is drastically reduced at nano level. So in that case, their physical chemical properties are also changed. So that is the same thing happening here in the case of production of nano urea liquid. So the India has successfully constructed nano urea plants. 2 plants are constructed in India. One is in Gujarat state, other one is Uttar Pradesh, and they are producing at moment millions of liters of bottles of liquid nano urea, and it is supplied to farmers, and I am in touch with them. That's why today I have taken this lecture, because it was known to me that by the month of July this year, 2021, India will be successful to supply the nano urea liquid to farmers, because they already constructed, these 2 plants were under construction, and it was expected that by June, first week or mid, they will start producing. And they started producing in June, and by July, on commercial basis, they are supplying. And this is a very good opportunity for all African and Asian countries, even European and American, to get this technology transferred. Especially Nigeria. Nigeria is having more than 200 million population, and food security is very important here. And at the same time, it is cost effective. So it is my wish, my recommendation, and I wish that Nigerian leadership, Nigerian agriculture minister, policy makers, politicians, they should approach India to get this nano urea liquid plant to be established in Nigeria. So has successfully constructed nano urea plants, and they have started producing nano urea liquid fertilizer. Number 3, it may be noted that urea forms 80% of the total nitrogenous fertilizers consumed globally. Globally, 80% what nitrogen they are getting is coming from urea and consuming and the crystalline urea. As we know that only 30 to 40% of the nitrogen from the urea is utilized by the plants, and rest of the 60% goes in air in the form of gas like ammonia or this nitrous oxide of nitrogen from urea is utilized by plants, and rest gets wasted due to quick chemical transformation as a result of leaching, that is volatilization. Volatilization means converting into gases like ammonia and nitrous oxide. In this way, a solid crystalline urea has low use efficiency as compared to nano urea liquid. Number 4, this new 21st century, a nano urea liquid is environmentally friendly, smart nitrogenous fertilizer with high nutrient and high use efficiency, and it can reduce pollution. Number 5, nano urea liquid can reduce global warming in the long run as it reduces the emission of nitrous oxides, thus making a promising alternative to conventional urea. Number 6, IFFCO, that is Indian Farmer Fertilizer Cooperative India, explained that the size of one nano urea particle is 30 nanometer, and when compared to conventional urea, it has about 10,000 times more surface area. This is, very important that the one particle is so small that it is having 30 nanometer means 1 billion of meter, and that one is 10,000 times more smaller in terms of surface volume size when compared to granular urea. Due to nano size, that is ultra small surface properties of nano urea, that liquid get absorbed by the plant when sprayed on their leaves, and this nano size can easily penetrate leaves, and in this way nitrogen can reach directly to the plants. It is in controlled manner to give required amount of nitrogen to plant. Also, nano urea liquid requirement will be lower than conventional because there is no loss in the case of nano urea liquid urea fertilizer. Further, the application of nano urea liquid improves yield, then biomass, soil health, and nutritional quality. Nano urea liquid is safe for human, animals, birds, rhizosphere organisms, and environment. Nano urea liquid is a giant step towards sustainable agriculture and food systems with a step towards smart farming. This has potential to revolutionize the entire agriculture sector across the world. So it can bring across the world the whole agriculture sector. With this I will stop, and now in 21st century get ready for new type of source of getting nitrogen from nano urea liquid fertilizer. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.